Hello beautiful, my name is Nicole and welcome to my channel, The Fashionable Mommy. So the day is upon us and by the time you see this video I would have already had surgery, but I wanted to share some things with you because I will be following up once I've gone through my first week of experiencing a tummy tuck with a hernia repair or umbilical hernia repair. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting a tummy tuck, which removes the skin. I'm getting muscle separation repair, which brings the muscles back in, because that's one of the main reasons I'm getting a tummy tuck, because my muscle separation is so severe. Like, there's nothing connecting anything. So that's going to bring me in. And then I'm getting an umbilical hernia repaired as well. So we're going to be talking about today things that I purchased in preparation for my surgery. So the day that I'm recording this, it is Monday nights, August 31st. I have my surgery scheduled for Wednesday morning, September 1st, and this video may be coming out a week after that. So I wanted to get this done before surgery so I can share some things that I got to prepare for surgery. So if you're interested, let's get into it. So let's just talk about first things that I purchased to help with my comfort outside of the medication that the doctors are going to give me. So I am going to come home and I'm going to be resting in a recliner, which I did after having C-sections with 3 of my children. I felt like getting in a bed after C-section was horrible. I ordered me a recliner by the time I had my second child through C-section, and I never looked back. It definitely was a great purchase and investment. So I will be sleeping in that. So I got me pillows. So what I plan to do is have pillows around each side of me to kind of cup me inside of the recliner. I mean, the recliner I have is very plush. It is a leather recliner. But I wanted to make sure that I was as comfortable as possible, and I felt like pillows was a great way to do that, and to also alleviate too much motion and rocking, because you don't realize how much you use your muscles until you can't use them. And I learned that with having C-sections, when you don't want to be using that muscle or use your abdominal area because of the incisions. And in my case now, with having the tummy tuck, I'm getting muscle repair, and that is going to be a major like thing. I will not be able to use my muscles, so I want to be able to have as much support all around me. So I did pick up 3 pillows. So what I was thinking was I would have a pillow here, and sit on a pillow, because the way the cushion is on the back of the recliner, it's very cushioned, and I don't think I need a pillow there. But if so, I will get it. And the next thing I got to go along with that comfort is I purchased a neck pillow. This is typically for, this particular style is for like when you're on an airplane. But when I was sleeping in a recliner after having my C-sections, it just felt good to have something, you know, like you're laying back, in a sense, have something to kind of, you know, bring comfort to your neck area where you're not putting strain and you're waking up, because you don't want to deviate. You don't want to have no pain nowhere else, because you're going to have all that pain down there in the abdominal area, and I'm trying to alleviate having any shoulder pain, neck pain. I don't want any other pain, okay? So I did get this so that when I'm leaning back in my recliner, you know, I'll have the support of a neck roll. So this is for support. Another thing I got, I did get one other thing for support. So in this big box here, I got a lap desk, and the reason, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, because I actually did not take a look at it since I purchased it. But the reason I got a lap desk is I had thought about using a TV tray to slide up when I'm eating in the recliner. I mean, I want to get as much movement as possible, but I know like the first day after I come home from the hospital, I hear that is the most painful day. So I wanted to have something where I can eat my soup or whatever on and not do too much sitting up. So I do have a TV tray. I can't think. I have a TV tray, and that TV tray kind of slides up, but I felt like when I used to use it when I was recovering from my C-section, I was always leaning up more so than anything because of how low it sat and only how far it came up over the recliner. So I picked up a lap desk, so you know it will sit actually in my lap. Oh, this is the wrong way. So as you can see, and if I want, I can put something here like an iPad, watch something. It has a cup holder, and then the legs go on the side. I got so much stuff here, you guys. So I would just sit it in my lap like this, and it comes fairly close where I don't have to feel like I have to like lean up or anything like that. I can still lean back. I can have it sitting there. It's not touching the sides of me. It's enough clearance on each side, and you know, I will be comfortable while eating and still trying not to move those abdominal muscles. So now let's get into conveniences, okay? So it's a form of comfort, but these are just convenience things that will help me along the way of recovery, or just to, you know, keep my area, or keep me, you know, just whatever. Let's just say these are conveniences. So I picked up, you know, anytime you get something from Amazon, you're going to get like more than you need. But I picked up these pads just to kind of put around, you know, like the seating area or in certain areas to avoid any leakage, because you do come home with a drain after having a tummy tuck, and I didn't want any leakage to get on the pillows or anything like that. So the pillows that are on the side of me, I will drape them with these, well, they call them disposable underpads. And yeah, I got about 1,000 of these. No, but these are 100 underpads. So I got those. And let me get this big box, you guys. I got a toilet seat. Like, it elevates your toilet seat, because one of the things I heard that was very hard. Let me get the picture in there. But it looks like this. So as you can see the toilet there. But one of the things that I had researched and found out is that, you know, when you go to use the restroom, you know, most toilet seats do sit fairly low. And once again, you use your abdominal muscles to sit down on the toilet. You use your abdominal muscles to get back up. So with this, it just adds that element of convenience that is necessary. So yeah, so I got that, and I love that it has the side rails where I can support myself trying to get down. And even if I wanted to squat, I can just support myself and squat instead of sitting down, even though this is raised up, you know, giving a little bit of elevation to my toilet. So that's a convenience. And then these are for things once I'm able to get into my faja. So my understanding is she's going to initially put me into a belly binder, because I will have the drains in, and once the drains come out, I will go into a faja, which I plan to wear for at minimum 6 months after this surgery. So I'm not getting any liposuction or anything like that. However, wearing a binder definitely helps with swelling. It is definitely required by your doctor. I don't know how other doctors do theirs, but my doctor definitely requires it. And once again, the internet always, you know, provides information. Even here on YouTube, you can look up other videos with people who have gone through it and things they wish they had done, or things that they learned after they had already gone through it and they had to kind of like play catch up. I wanted to get ahead of the game, so I picked up some of these things. So this one right here is an abdominal compression foam board, and this can actually go inside of my faja. So it looks like this, and you would put this up against your stomach and the side like this to add an extra support in that area. And I heard that this is really good for support, especially even after having a tummy tuck and not just having liposuction. So pick that up. And then once again, I am not getting liposuction. However, while I'm in the faja, I feel like you still can train your body as if you were in any other type of compression garment, you know, like a waist trainer. And in doing so, you know, I want to get support even in the back area. So I picked up this, so it does say it's for fajas, but it is a, what is this one called exactly? Oh, this is the lumbar foam molder. So let me take it out the package. So it goes in your back area. So this part goes at the bottom peak of where your behind meets, and this is the back part. And it basically just, you know, keeps everything supported inward. You know, because also I hear once you get a tummy tuck, you know, for a bit you're leaning over like this. You want as much all around support. I know I do. And the research that I had looked into prior to getting the tummy tuck, you want as much support as possible. Whether you're just doing a tummy tuck, whether you're doing a tummy tuck with liposuction, 360, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're molding your body, because swelling, you know, just different things can occur during the healing process. And you want to mold your body as much as possible. You don't want to get all this work done and then you find yourself feeling like you need to go back because you didn't do the necessary research, or, you know, because you just didn't know, or do the necessary things to help you actually see results that you're interested in before you can get into the gym and actually work out, because that's another thing I do plan. But we will get all into that as we go through the process of this tummy tuck. So for now, we're just talking about the preparation before. So next, when I had my consultation, my pre-op consultation with the plastic surgeon, we went over, you know, things that would be comfortable to wear, because in my mind, I just bought big moo dresses. So I went on Boohoo and I bought a bunch of these like wide dresses that didn't cling to the body, that like was long enough and they were wide, and I bought them in a medium large, you know, just for comfort. But what I discovered was, when I first have surgery, it will be better to stick my arm, of course, because apparently, you know, you use abdominal muscles, you know, we're trying to avoid that. So it's easier to stick my arms in something. So my coming home outfit is just an oversized button-up top like that, and some very comfy oversized sweatpants that I can pull up over my incision area and kind of tighten, but not tighten too much, because I am getting that middle abdominal muscle brought back in. So that will be a level of discomfort that I don't want, you know, restricted behind tightening this up. But I did buy this oversized, so I got that. Oh, let me go back to this. So then I bought these for when I come home and I'm resting. So these are actually pajamas, and they're just ones that I button into versus, you know, pull over my head. So I typically sleep in sleep shirts. Like, that's what I like to sleep in. I love it. That's my thing. But all of the ones that I have, number one, they're a little more expensive. I didn't want to mess those up by getting blood on them or anything like that. So I just picked these up from Amazon, and they were fairly inexpensive. And they just remind me of, you know, like a moo-moo. So I got that in leopard, and then I got one in black, because by the 3-day mark or whatever, I should be able to just throw on the dresses over my head, or by the 2-day mark. So got those, got the dresses. It's so many of them here, y'all. Like, I just act like I was going to be in recovery forever. I just bought a bunch of these dresses. So that is pretty much it for the kind of like major things that I got. But let's talk about some of the foods and what my plan is for eating, you know, or helping my husband kind of prep the stuff for me to eat. I eat a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but I am somewhat kind of picky. I'm not a big breakfast food eater. But I know that's the most important meal of the day. So I just opted to, although it's not my favorite, because of my health wise as well as my body wise, I opted to just eat oatmeal in the mornings. Or I'll do like an applesauce. I'm not an egg person, and maybe like a vegan sausage or something like that, just to make sure I get something in my body. Drinking a lot of water, Gatorade. Just making sure I'm keeping my system going, because nobody wants to be constipated after that. Like, if you've ever had a C-section, comment below your experience after your C-section trying to go number 2. So my understanding that it's just as worse when you get a tummy tuck, of course, because they're in that area, and then on top of that, I'm getting the muscles repaired. So, ouch. So I did buy some stuff concerning that. So I bought some Miralax, and for the first day coming back, just so I can make sure I have something on my stomach with taking medications, I definitely am going to get some soup. I have salads for that week. So my main focus is just to eat soups, soft foods, salads, lean meat, like, you know, maybe some baked chicken or baked fish like salmon. So that's what I'm going to do on the eating front. And let's see what else I wanted to discuss with you guys. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I feel like if there's anything else, it would definitely be discussed in a later video. This is just in preparation, what I knew that I wanted to take care of beforehand. I did get some instructions beforehand, like take a shower with antibacterial soap the morning of your surgery, you know, no lotions or anything like that, because I will not be able to fully wash up until after the drains come out. So I will be able to kind of like, you know, get a little underneath here, you know, probably get my husband to clean, you know, my bottom parts or whatever, because I just could see that motion trying to get that in your, yeah, that may hurt. But you can't get into water until after your drains come out. So that was that. She already prescribed all my prescriptions for me. I picked them up. So I had to get like a Percocet, or depending on how your pharmacy do it, they will give you oxycodone. I got a Valium for the muscle spasms that she said will occur. I have some injections, like for 5 days daily you have to inject your leg in the, you know, fatty part, not the muscle, but in the fatty part of your leg. You have to inject yourself so that you don't get blood clots, which is very important. And also just making sure you move your legs, you know, your feet. Like if you can't really move around as much, just getting going, because you don't want to push yourself that soon after surgery. Just making sure you wiggling your toes, you know, your feet up and down like this, and doing that motion to keep, you know, everything just flowing, because we don't want blood clots. I do hear that the shots they now prescribe does a very good job. Maybe like, what did she say, 95%, 98%? It was very high in preventing blood clots. So you have to do that every day for 5 days. I also was given like a stool softener and an anti-nausea medication. So got all of my medications and I am ready. I was instructed not to wear any jewelry, any earrings or anything like that. They asked about nail polish. I did take my nails off because I don't know when I'll be able to go get it done, and I just don't want nothing. Like, I don't want to be having my nails on and I bump it and it's cracked and it hurt. I don't want nothing. Okay, so I took those off. Like, I'm ready. I have my hair in braids. I'm ready to go. So I just wanted to share with you guys this pre-op preparation for, or not pre-op, my preparation for my tummy tuck. So stay tuned. I will be putting out a video after this one, bringing you along with, hopefully, because you know I have not experienced it yet. So if it does not come, you know that I was in too much pain and I did not feel like opening up my phone recording. But I will try my best, because I feel like giving a real-time experience to people what you going through, especially somebody who may be considering it or somebody that's on the road to doing it, because I like watching stuff like that. So just stay tuned. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best, but I can't make any promises because I don't know how I'm going to feel. So until next time, remember to always be bold, be beautiful, and just be you, girl, because everybody else is taken.